Radhi, and good morning, my friends. It is hilarious, but it is serious as well. 15 years ago, I had warned the Americans that there are frauds going on in India. And, these call centers, these are all red light areas with all these pimps and prostitutes, all kind of notorious people. So, they do telemarketing fraud. And once they were telemarketing got stopped, then they jumped onto recoveries, you know and once they were recoveries, and even in the recoveries they started doing fraud. Once that got caught, they moved on to IT support. In IT support they did fraud. Then once they're getting caught in IT support, so they moved on to what next was the inland revenue scam, wherein they are posing as inland revenue officials collecting taxes, and many people have paid a lot of money to these fraudsters. Now Modi sir is saying trust on us. Is he saying trust on Mr. Modi? I respect him so much, but Indian business, unless and until you crack the whip, you cannot win the trust of Americans. That much I know. I was called a disgruntled employee. And when the FBI came into the picture, they uncovered millions and millions of dollars worth of frauds, right? So I don't know what is my benefit. It's just that, it's you've got this prick of conscience in you that says, that because I've been abroad, and you feel that there's a white man, and he's making a life, screwing up himself, going from 8 o'clock, working really hard till 9 o'clock, and he shouldn't be cheated of his money. That's the only conscience that you know made me do such things. And Divya Datta, head of global sales, he's a Jeffrey Epstein of India. You know, he had his colleagues working when I was working long time ago. He had his colleague Seema Khurana and Gurneet. They were both boyfriend and girlfriend, and he was fucking with his girlfriend. And when the time of promotion came, Seema Khurana became the assistant manager, and Gurmeet became just remained the team lead despite exceptional performance. And they're giving sex for promotion as a policy. Not only that, there was my friend of mine, Garima Atwal. She told me that they sexually fantasize all their juniors, and all kind of stuff is going on. And today, the Americans, they are still not aware of it. The FBI is going helter skelter trying to find the fraud, and the fraudsters are sitting in front of them. you know this is the kind of scenario that is, you don't know that the head of sales was the one that was responsible for doing fraud in that company. Then he resigned, then he went to the next company, showed the profit, did the fraud, then he went to the next company, he did the fraud, he moved on. And there are so many people like this who made the profit, who made the money, then moved to the next company, and many of them do not show their previous experiences, so that their fraud, their sexual harassment, and their Jeffrey Epstein nature is hid, and you're not able to uncover all of this. And once Pratik said all this, I was the disgruntled employee. I've made you save billions of money. I mean, what is the reward that I have got? The reward I have got was that that you should act mute and dumb, and this is the Jeffrey Epstein policy. I don't know what message it goes to US people who want people who